From the BCC studios here in Paramus, New Jersey, this is the Soundhouse. Join me, your host, Tyler G. Daniels, for We Got Weenie with the viral videos of the week, Daniel Patrick Sheridan with the Day I'll Die at the End movie reviews, Weenie with Food Talk, Daniel Patrick Sheridan with the new Ain't Nobody Got Time for That segment, we got Greg with News and Sports, and Weenie of the Week, and last but certainly not least, our Miles a Minute segment, plus music. Okay, everyone, welcome to the Soundhouse. I slipped the music thing in there, I forgot. But let's welcome our roundtable of experts. Let's see, right across from me is Weenie.
Hello.
Hello. Diagonally from me is Greg.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back. Well, actually, you were here last week, technically, but next to me is Daniel Patrick Sheridan. And right in the back of the studio is our man, Miles.
I want an extra second on my minute.
Hi, Miles.
Hello.
Hi, Weenie.
How you doing, girlfriend?
I don't know.
How you doing?
Okay. Well, just like the last few weeks, we start off our show with the Weenie birthday countdown. How many days is it now, Weenie?
1 week from today. Next week.
Wow.
On
You're
Wednesday.
gonna have to cancel the show once it actually happens.
Yeah.
We have nothing to talk about.
Except for Weenie.
Except for the Denver Nuggets.
No, you don't need to do that anymore.
She got
Greg's
her
here now.
toes done, fellas.
I'm excited for my
the
birthday.
record, I am
I'm excited
not.
to be celebrating my birthday with you guys.
Yes,
What
because
you
we
planning?
actually spend like an extra hour or two together. Because like you and I are being inducted into that ceremony, right?
Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock.
Oh, la-di-da.
Haha, guess who isn't?
Hey, I'm inducted. I just can't make it because I have class.
Because you're
I'm
too
a real
responsible.
student.
Yeah, okay.
So can we
Like
get
you guys, cutting class,
I'm cutting bio.
a little
drinking
preview of
water in the
what's this
hallways, at the bone.
about? Can we get a little preview of what's this about? Induction about? What's your
Oh,
introduction?
chai
Well,
Ida something.
It's Sigma Chi Eta, and me, Dan, and Tyler G. Daniels have been accepted into it. It's for honors communication students.
Signify Shieta.
No, Sigma Chi Eta.
Sigma
Oh.
Chi Eta.
Sigma,
Chi.
not
It's also
Sigma.
spelling the
Sigma,
word
yeah, that's what I
Harry
said.
Potter.
Oh, okay.
Sigma
Sigma
Chi
Chi
Eta.
Eta! Germonius Ecolius!
Yeah.
Frat names and
Congratulations,
organizations.
guys. I'm really proud of you, ladies.
Oh, thank you,
You
Miles.
three ladies.
If it weren't for
Oh my god. You know how much of these coming for you, lady?
Well, then again, I gotta wipe my glasses. I'm probably looking at the wrong window.
you, all right.
Two guys and a lady.
Well, let me tell you about our music.
guys.
Let me tell you about our music theme this week. It's the top-selling singles of all time, worldwide. And our first song is a recent song, I guess from the last about 3 years ago, and it has 12.5 million downloads.
Oh,
since
yeah.
it's modern, 12.5 million downloads. And of course, it's that guy again, Bruno Mars,
I
with
can't
Just the Way You
stand
Are,
Bruno
back here on the
Mars.
Soundhouse. All right, we are back here on the Soundhouse. That was Bruno Mars' Just the Way You Are. But we're going to segue into our next segment. It's Weenie with viral videos.
Hoorah.
You said it's a very...
Yeah, this week's not so fun.
Well, there's something about cats.
There's one.
Completely acceptable. We have cats.
We have cats. The internet always has cats.
You can find them at the Chinese store for $1.95. You get it with rice.
Okay.
All right. So you said it was a slow week this week, you said?
It wasn't a slow week. It was just, unfortunately, all the week's videos aren't that happy because the whole month has been filled with tragedy week after week, and it's just keeping the media buzzing.
It seems like that's all they showing now.
Yeah. In the number 5 spot is a video called Waco, Texas. I guess is that how you say it, Waco? Well, Dan
Waco.
wouldn't know.
Whack, I don't know.
Why would I know about Texas?
You wouldn't know.
Because everything's bigger in Texas.
Okay, well, it's the fertilizer plant video.
The big one.
And yeah, for raw footage, and it features the plant on fire and 2 huge explosions and some footage of police and firemen nearby. And this thing is pretty intense. And the shock from the explosion practically leaves the camera like blank, like it just looks like lightning strikes it or something like that. And it just sounds completely deafening.
Yeah, but at first it doesn't really look like
No,
much.
that's the second video. This is a different video.
Okay.
Yeah. This one, the video,
Excuse me.
Waco, Texas. So it's Waco.
I
Waco,
think so,
Texas
right?
fertilizer plant video has almost 2,600,000 views. That's that one.
And
Wow.
that could put a lot of bombs in business. Too.
Yeah, so, and then the fourth video, this is the cat video, Lighten Up the Mood. And I'm assuming that it comes from Russia because the title of it is completely in a different language. It's not even, like
So I can't look it up.
no, it's literally like not even it's not even letters. It's like Russian symbols. And it's posted by the user Kork Yoba, and it's their only video up, which is a little bit odd. And the whole video is just a cute orange cat sucking on a vacuum cleaner. That's all it is. The cat looks really bugged out, and it has its little paws holding onto the tube, and it's literally just like sticking its tongue out and just sucking into the vacuum cleaner.
Sucking crack again. Huh?
Yeah, and it that's all it is. It's only 38 seconds long, and so far the Russian kitty has over 4,500,000 views.
Check out the cat.
Cat videos are always the best.
Yeah, look at it.
Everybody loves cats.
The cat gives some tongue. He gives a tongue to the.
And that's weird. I mean, the only video that this user has up has over 4 million views, and it's just a cat sucking on a vacuum cleaner.
Must be cat lovers. Must be cat lovers.
That cat is so cute.
I know. It almost looks fake, right?
It does look fake.
Look at it. Wait, Dan, did I show you it?
I don't think so.
Oh my god,
that
that is
cat.
adorable.
It's just playing with a vacuum cleaner.
He's just looking at like his
But
ice
that's
cream.
incredible that it's almost got 4.5 million views.
Exactly, right?
Must be cat
incredible.
And he
lovers.
doesn't know it. That cat could be monetizing that video. He could be a pimp billionaire. And he has no idea.
It looks like it's on drugs or
cat could be a
something.
Then again,
Yeah.
he could be showing other cats how to get a tongue.
Like that cat. The caught.
The caught.
That's how you say it in Russian.
Is that caught?
You said he's sticking his tongue
He's
in the
being
back.
exploited. It's unfair.
Okay, now we
Oh,
have, you guys are all, well, at least some of you guys are Star Wars fans, right?
Some of us.
Sure.
You're a Star Wars fan? Anybody?
Oh yes, Star Wars. Yes.
Oh yeah,
yes.
absolutely. I love Star Wars.
And Jimmy Kimmel? You guys like Jimmy
Oh
Kimmel?
yeah.
I think I know where you're going with this.
I have
Yeah.
no
Is this the
Harrison Ford,
Yeah. I
Jimmy
saw that.
Kimmel, and Star Wars all at once.
What they doing?
Right, so Harrison Ford was recently on the Jimmy Kimmel Show to talk about the new movie 42 and not to talk about Star Wars. So the clip, Harrison Ford won't answer Star Wars questions. The clip, Harrison Ford won't answer Star Wars. Sorry, it's constantly.
Denver Nuggets.
Okay, it's Harrison Ford, and he's shooting down any questions about the new Star Wars movie, and he's stuttering, saying that he has nothing to say about it, and he doesn't have anything to say about it. So Kimmel opens up the questions to the audience, and as long as they don't mention Star Wars. And so a guy dressed up as Yoda pops up and asks Ford how he likes being in movies, and Ford isn't amused. And then Princess Leia shows up. That's her name, right? Leia?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. She shows up and
You
asks.
just leave. You don't know to pronounce
Sorry.
that.
And
Oh, Carrie Fisher.
Gosh.
And she asks if he's hungry, and he isn't. And then Chewbacca stands up, and they get into a little fight. And I guess you could say it's pretty cute. I don't know. You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Did
It was
you think
fun.
it was funny?
Clever.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah, it was clever.
Yeah.
Well, he had a short part in the
But
movie or something?
it was
Well, Harrison Ford?
yeah, it was
No,
all
it's
all
Han
set up.
Solo.
It was all set up, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Good
Alright.
part.
it was cute.
No,
So,
I-
That's the
Two.
Millennium Falcon,
Come
bro.
on, come on, Bob.
so that got.
So why he having a fit about
Hold
it?
on, calm down. That got almost 6,600,000 views. So that was our number 3 movie.
Lonely
All right.
people.
Right, and now we got more tragic videos. Boston is still in the media with another surveillance video called Surveillance Video Related to Boston Bombings. This one shows a suspect who's been caught walking through the crowds before the bomb has been placed. And luckily these videos have helped identify the suspect with 21,400,000 views. But, so yeah, the surveillance video is still aiding in figuring out what happened. But it's pretty much, it's a short video. It's just him walking back and forth. But he's got his white hat on, just like you, Greg.
Hey.
Does that happen to be a Denver Nuggets hat?
No, it is not.
That's not Craig hat. That's his
Okay,
hair.
the video in the
There's a
number 1
Hornets hat.
spot has been circulating the web like crazy, and it drives chills down my spine. It's called Caught on Camera Fertilizer Plant Explosion, and it's filmed from inside someone's car a few hundred yards away. And midway into the video, it erupts like crazy, and a child from the back starts screaming, I can't hear, Daddy, please, let's get out of here, I
Oh my
can't
God.
hear.
What?
Did you see it?
No, but
Oh
like
Oh my
this
God,
is something
it's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's crazy.
crazy
It
on
just looks
YouTube.
like a little like small house fire.
You know
It's
what?
And then
crazy.
kaboom.
It's crazy. It has almost 22,600,000 views, and it's like literally something from a horror film. It's crazy.
Yeah, we talked about
I don't see that.
fertilizer plant explosion. Kids can't, and like kids saying you can't hear. That's like that scene from There Will Be Blood. when like the oil rig explodes and like his son can't hear.
Daniel
Yeah,
Day-Lewis.
I love that story.
Blow out your hair for a couple of minutes.
What?
Yeah, it was a very
Blows your
creepy
hair.
video.
Gotcha.
So that's all we got this week.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah.
Those are
You
some
know-
good videos.
all this movie talk has me craving for some They All Die at the End movie reviews. I think it's time we should go into that.
Woo!
I hope somebody really do die at the end.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
You talking to me?
Talking to me?
My mom always said.
You can't handle the truth. Show you the money. Go ahead. Make my day.
Was like a box of chocolates.
I ate his liver.
You never know what you're going to get.
I ate the liver with hot.
From WBCC Studios, it's They All Die at the End with Daniel Patrick Sheridan.
Hey, that's you.
That is me.
Sound like you, Dan.
All right, so this week only one new movie came out, Oblivion.
That's strange.
One hell of a movie.
Tom Cruise, well, because I guess Tom Cruise, he just wanted his own week.
Yeah.
He's just that popular. So Tom Cruise, Morgan Freeman, some redhead chick.
Who is this redhead?
Asian.
Some redhead chick.
She's Andrea Riseborough.
On the rise.
Yeah, she's on the rise.
That's their
Riseborough.
strategy. They put these little people in big movies and they become big.
Yeah.
Right, so
Like,
I didn't really know where to begin with this movie.
Like a one movie
So-
wonder.
What is it about?
So Tom Cruise, he repairs drones on Earth. I think about 60 years after a war supposedly with aliens. So the war ends, the humans win, all the aliens, or well, most of them are dead, but the ones that are left destroy the drones. So with the aid of his communications officer, I guess, the redhead lady, Riseborough, he has to go out. She like maps out where he's gonna go, and he flies around in his little like phallic shaped
What?
spaceship.
Oh, yeah, what?
I don't know how else to describe it. This spaceship, you just have to see it. So
Ain't nobody
flying
got no
around
time
the
for
roof,
that.
and it's like a day in the life of Tom Cruise. 60 years after Earth ends. That's a good portion of the movie. Then
That's a good sum up. Right there.
you see Morgan Freeman comes out of a cave and he's like, "What's up?" And then he's like, "I have something to show you," but he doesn't show him, and then they do that suspense thing.
Was this half price?
It's just it didn't flow the middle to me. Like the editing, Morgan Freeman comes in, and like it just I don't know, it just becomes a different movie, but for like the worse. And then it picks it back up, and it turns out that Tom Cruise is actually a clone. There's like thousands of Tom Cruises.
Oh, wonderful.
They're just Tom cruising
Did
around.
Tom Cruise fund this whole movie? Like,
You know, like Tom, if you saw like the at the end, like the credits, it would be like Tom Cruise 1, Tom Cruise 2.
Really?
No, I mean
Oh.
they didn't actually have that, but like theoretically, that's what it should be.
that's what he wants it to be.
So Tom Cruise and
I want my
a bunch
money
of
back.
Riseboroughs.
I would see it just to see Tom Cruise now.
Can we get our
Yeah,
money
you're a
back?
Tom Cruise fan? I wasn't really, but he's grown on me. I don't know why.
I don't care at
I
all
think-
about
I think
Tom
he's-
Cruise.
I think he's-
I couldn't possibly care any less about Tom Cruise.
Can I get my money back?
You know, he's only like I can't find his exact height, but my dad's seen him in the city.
He's really short.
He's like a
Yeah, he's short.
Really?
Yeah.
He's really short.
He's
He's,
short.
like 5'5", 5'4".
Once you
doesn't
know
seem
that,
in
you
the
can kind
movie.
of see
Yeah,
it in it.
definitely.
What are you going through? Some kind of menopause or something? Because he just getting
Tom Cruise is going through menopause.
something.
But here's the South Park.
Like you talking about-
out of the closet.
Yeah, like the,
Oh my
the movie
God.
you were just talking about, right? It don't make sense.
All right, so the ending. Since there was only one movie this week, we have two endings to this one movie.
Okay.
Now let's see which one they all die at the end. Ending number one: Morgan Freeman puts himself in a casket and blows up this mothership. With
That sounds like a real ending. You sit on a wall with your imagination with that one.
The next ending, they fly to because obviously all the humans because Earth was just wrecked. They needed to go to the moon of Saturn. The biggest moon there is Titan. So they actually take the fight over there, and the redhead and Tom Cruise lead a glorious rebellion against the alien force over there.
Okay.
So Morgan Freeman
So-
is a suicidal bomber, or Tom Cruise and a redhead. Just go
I'll go with
ballistic
the.
on this
I
alien
would-
I'll go with the
over-
first one.
Personally, I would
Titan.
like to see Morgan Freeman as a suicide bomber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think-
It's a
would
role he
like to
hasn't
see
played
that.
yet.
I think that.
When they approached him, Morgan Freeman, how would you have to be a suicide bomber? Sci-fi suicide bomber in our next film.
Maybe his cast was one of those little rocket ships or something. They took off to another planet. He just blew all the rest of y'all up.
Maybe it symbolizes the end of his career for
Yeah.
taking a role like this.
Like
Okay.
you said,
Morgan Freeman never
somebody got to
dies.
die.
All right, so anyway, what do you guys think? We have a 2 and 2? We 2 and 2 on this?
We're
Yeah, I
two.
said I say the first ending's fake.
All right,
I
the
say
ending may
the-
all die at the end.
I
Tom
say the
Cruise
first
and the
one.
redhead, they do not go on a glorious battle to Titan, because Titan doesn't exist.
Trick question. Trick
Yeah, so
question.
Morgan Freeman is a suicide bomber.
Wow.
That's the real ending.
Man,
I'm
you're
gonna
getting
go
good
watch
at
that.
this.
What?
Wow, you sold that good. Because like when you were laughing, I thought you were lying through your teeth.
So if you're into sci-fi
Sold that
movies,
good.
definitely worth checking out. If you're not, you'll be confused as hell and be like, why am I watching Inception for a second time? You know, it's a really good movie.
So why Cruise-
But it was overall pretty good. The middle could have been better.
So Cruz ended up with the redhead?
No,
No.
I don't even want to get into that because it's a really good twist, and I try not
okay.
to spoil too much. I guess from
Just
a suicide
enough.
bomber, yeah.
Just enough.
Just enough.
Okay, well,
Just
Dan.
enough, just like the devil.
Get your interest up.
Dan, thank you so much for taking the time to see Oblivion.
Oh,
Maybe
it was my pleasure.
I'll get some time to see it myself.
And next time, go to the real movie out there in Oblivion. Go ahead, Dan.
Well, Miles, I'm glad you spoke because I think it's time to do a Miles a Minute segment.
Thank you. What happened to my hip song? We are not family, but we buddies.
I don't know what song that is.
Miles. Okay, Miles.
Remix!
Okay, Miles, here's my question for you.
Bring it on,
Okay,
big brother.
we're talking about Oblivion, we're talking about robots. Would you like to have a robot as a friend?
Put a minute on the clock!
Nah, not really.
Why not?
Because he might get out of control, and I don't know how to fix no damn robot.
If you programmed him for him to do whatever you want, would that change your mind?
As a buddy, nah, because first of all, you need somebody with like got compassion and feelings and stuff. Robots don't have that stuff. You can't give them that. You earn that.
But what if the robot could do things that you probably couldn't?
Still doesn't matter. Because if I'm feeling like an emotional, then I need an emotional friend. You can't help me.
Are you emotional?
It all depends who I'm emotional with.
Not robots.
You gonna be emotional? You gonna be emotional with me, Chris?
Yeah,
But if it's a
Okay.
Tom Cruise robot,
I'll
then
take Chris over the robot anytime.
Oh, that's wonderful.
that's the right pick.
A weenie
Besides,
bot.
do you know
A
they got
weenie bot. That's
Weenie
great.
bot.
But do you know they got robots like that for real for blind people to help them go shopping and stuff?
Yeah, it's like doesn't Honda do that or something?
Honda.
Yeah, they actually made a robot, which is still like in the works. But
Yeah.
okay, we're gonna have plenty of more Miles a Minute segments coming up.
You again?
Yep. Okay, we're gonna switch over to our next music break. This is a song that came out just recently, and it won the Grammy this past year for Record of the Year. 13 million downloads, and this is Godier with Somebody That I Used to Know. We'll be right back here on the Soundhouse.
Song always reminds me of the Denver Nuggets.
You know, speaking of nuggets, I love chicken nuggets, and I think that just reminds me, it's time for Weenie's health food segment.
No, we're actually going to talk about things that aren't healthy, actually, really. We're going to
Alright.
start out.
My
If
favorite
you want
Okay.
to talk
food.
about nuggets, then we're going to talk about McDonald's first. How does
Sure,
that sound?
that sounds wonderful.
All right, so this is pretty interesting. A Utah man named David Whipple, he managed to get his hand on a hamburger from McDonald's all the way from 1999.
Yo.
So do you know where this is leading?
yeah,
Yeah,
probably.
poisoning.
No. He
Emergency
found the
room.
burger in his pocket of a coat, actually. And
What?
Yeah, I swear to God. And
Yes.
he pulled out the hamburger and it looked exactly the way that it did back in 1999. And this kind of study has also been conducted before. In 2010, J. Kenji Lopez from Serious Eats made a series of tests where she would see how long it takes fast food burgers to rot, and they don't rot because they're so preserved and fake, and also they're so, you know how the fast food burgers are really
that's insane.
you know how they're like really thin and like not burger-like, I guess.
Not meat.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm the vegetarian, but so apparently they're so small, and with a large surface area, they just lose their moisture so fast, so they're incapable of growing any mold.
That's why I don't eat that.
Like a slice of skin.
And it's not only just McDonald's burgers that's showed up in experiments like this. They've also had fast food chicken sandwiches, store-bought guacamole.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and American cheese. All that stuff doesn't go moldy if you keep it for like X amount of years.
You know what doesn't expire? Honey.
Really?
Ever. Yeah. If you buy like the natural honey, it never expires.
Oh,
Really?
I thought you brought the honey you married. She left you. It expired.
Yeah, so that's what we got from McDonald's. And we also have something coming from Xbox. The executives at Pizza Hut have created an app, or I guess it's launched by Microsoft for Xbox, I guess. And it's an app where you can create your own pizza, right?
Yeah.
You guys have heard of this?
Connect, and you can like move stuff around with your hands and
Oh,
stuff.
so just on the screen, you can't like make real pizza.
Oh, you don't actually order it?
You probably could.
I read about it. I didn't read into it.
Yeah, it's called the Create Your Pizza app, and it's for gamers who are glued to the couch and rarely put down their game controllers.
It's for the classic American.
Yeah, for the classic American.
It's like a regular pizza.
Oh yeah, it does use Connect. You're right.
It sounds like a dream.
So what
Right.
You can like tell it to do. Like,
use-
connect, but
Yeah. You can use your voice to do it.
All right.
You mean
other words,
tomatoes?
it's like a regular
no
pizza.
tomatoes.
Yeah.
It's like you have a pizza there. You just put what you want on it.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can make whatever.
Would you guys use this?
I would absolutely use that. It's
I
genius.
don't need a Pizza Hut, but I think it's a really cool idea and great, like for them, because they know anyone who's playing, who would actually use that is going to use it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah. So now you guys have also heard of the cinnamon challenge, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
I heard that was bad, right?
I've
Right.
tried it.
Yes.
I did
You
it once.
tried it?
Yeah,
I did it
I've tried
once.
it.
Tell us about it.
I did it once. Okay, Greg, you can go.
I sneezed it all out. I was burning. It was a horrible. Yes, it did.
Yeah, no, because that's a
It was
serious
a
thing.
horrible
You could
experience.
cough up a
I
lung.
don't recommend trying it. If your
Right.
friend asks you to do it, do not do it.
It's
Yeah,
led to
man.
hospitalizations and like a surge in poison control. Exactly. You're supposed to just take down a spoonful of ground cinnamon in 60 seconds with no water, right?
Yep.
And what it does, because the spice is caustic, it makes you choke, gets irritation in the throat, breathing trouble, and collapsed lungs. So at least 30 teens nationwide have been to the hospital over the cinnamon challenge. And
crazy.
poison control in the last year has increased from 51 cases to 222 over the cinnamon challenge.
So what they challenge you to do? Take a spoonful of that for what?
It's impossible to do.
You got some of that cinnamon, bro?
It makes
somebody
like,
that did it.
if
There's
you
a
get
video of
it,
someone doing
because
it.
what happens is you cough and then you suck it back in and it gets stuck in your lungs, and because of the type of spice that it is, it has what cinnamon is, it's tree bark, and it has cellulose fibers in it, and that causes your lungs to scar.
That's way more
did-
serious than I thought. So.
I think
Cinnamon means business.
I think the bad taste in my mouth just told me not to do it ever again.
Yeah, I learned. I learned the hard way,
tried it too,
and I'm
Dan?
never gonna do it again.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
So if you
No.
learn anything
Worth
from
a
the
try, but
Soundhouse, it's don't try
Yeah.
the cinnamon challenge.
Dare another friend to
Put
do
that
it.
cinnamon.
Yeah.
And-
Just keep the cinnamon on your
It's a-
raisin
it's a
buns and
gateway
your
spice.
in my
cinnamon
yogurt.
toast crunch. That's it. Okay, well, Weenie, thank you for these lovely food tips.
You
I think
got
we'll
it.
all stay away from McDonald's and cinnamon after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, next week we're going to have 4 weenies. The ones who try this test, they mad weenies. They're going to try to suck down some cinnamon.
Well,
Gateway spice.
A gateway spice.
guys,
but nobody cared if I said it again.
guys, I know we just did this, but it's time for another Miles a Minute segment. So I think Dan, I
boy.
think you have a question for Miles.
Yes, I do.
First, let me go get them.
All right, Miles.
Yes, sir, Dan.
You have the opportunity to pick only three superpowers. What are they? The ultimate combination. Put a minute on the clock!
Superpowers, vision,
But you're three of them, and you want this to be the ultimate combination. You are going to be the superhero.
The superhero?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm going to be the richest man in the world where I could solve all our problems.
And
but what would be your superpower?
What would your
for that?
powers be,
Superpowers be?
Money isn't a superpower.
No. My superpower. I have a missile about the size of a dime that drop on your city and just nuke you the whole out.
So you want nukes to come out of your fingers?
Nuke them out.
Wow.
You know how you go on your seat, your laptop, and
What?
look up Venus or Texas or something like that.
Venus in Texas?
Yeah, like say any city you want to hit. Say New York.
I'm not sure that's an ultimate power.
You want world domination?
I'm talking about.
Well, let me just clarify this. You're a superhero, not a super terrorist.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so your three are
My three superheroes.
superpowers, like invisibility, flight. Nothing to do with bounds.
Invisibility.
Oh, okay, now
heat vision, regular vision.
The first one would be like I could see through anything. Walls, cars, except for winter clothes.
Yeah, okay.
I could walk through walls.
Miles in 2 minutes.
I would love to walk through walls, and I can eat any goddamn thing I want and don't gain a pound.
You just went from being a terrifying superpower to a pedophile.
All that. Well, now to be honest, with you, I wouldn't want to be no superhero because that's too much stress for you.
All right, I ain't got time for this.
You ain't got time for that?
Well, I'm glad you don't have time for that because it's time for Ain't Nobody Got Time for That segment with Daniel Patrick Sheridan.
Damn superhero. I'll give you a superhero.
Dan, what's the issue this week?
Right, so this week, we stayed local. I asked the students at Bergen Community College what Bergen could add to make this campus the best campus in the world.
I'd like to hear this.
A superhero.
Better than Denver Nuggets.
Doubt it.
Doubt it, bro.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody
What is one thing that Bergen Community College is missing? What would make it the perfect campus?
It's kind of perfect, I think. Maybe more parking. But even then, I mean, I don't know.
It'd be like rock climbing or something.
I was gonna say, come here to get educated, not for not for entertainment.
That is not why I come here, sir.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yes.
So Dunkin' Donuts, the Subway that we have, that's not good enough.
No. Starbucks. More student activities. Like school spirit.
Skydiving?
Something like that.
Yeah. You go from like Ender to West Hall, you just skydive.
Exactly. I get there faster.
I would have to say dorms, for sure. Yeah.
How long is your commute?
It's about 15-20 minutes.
Bergen definitely needs a sex addicts club for people who are sex addicts.
Is that where you meet women?
Yes.
I think we need more public safety against people like you. What do you think about that?
Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time.
That was a good one, Danny.
Yeah, so majority of people, they wanted more parking. And then there were those others.
I think people who complain about parking are so lazy. I can't stand those people.
You know where I park?
What about the people who want dorms?
We're in
voice in the parking.
We're in West Hall right now.
Yeah.
I parked all the way down in Lot E by Ender Hall because I like to walk. I'm like a walk. I'm a proactive walking person. I like listening to music.
Right in the lot, right here, right next to where I'm not
I
allowed
shouldn't
to
be
park.
one to talk either because sometimes I use my handicap pass.
What?
No, but I hate those people
That's
like at
ultimate.
the grocery store. At the grocery store,
Hey, what's your
I hate
handicap?
people who will circle the lot like for about 10 minutes and just go through so much traffic and frustration and beeping of the horns just to get a prime spot.
Yeah, I went to Garden State Plaza before I came here.
Like people are
There are
ridiculous.
so many open spaces like
miles away.
Yeah, me
So much
too.
better.
It saves so much time.
And like
you don't
you
have to worry
can
about
walk.
getting into an accident. 'cause
Exactly.
And they tell people a good way to like if you're on a diet or whatever, try to park as far as you can from the grocery store. If it's kind of crowded, try to park in the back. It's like that gives you the walk
Yeah.
and the exercise.
Exactly.
I can't stand people who do that.
And what you
I
doing
walk
with
everywhere every
a disability sticker?
Don't worry about it.
Ooh.
Sometimes we carpool and she gives it to me. Okay.
The community pass.
Community pass.
Gets around.
It's a superpower.
Well, Dan, we'd like to thank you for going around asking people their opinions about Bergen. Hopefully, we can make this a better place to learn and socialize. But we're going to go into another top-selling single, another recent song in the downloads department. Let's see here. It's 13.5 million downloads. And this was a song from 2010 from the wonderful British singer Adele. We'll be back right here on the Soundhouse.
British? I had no idea she was British. Good for her.
There's a fire starting in my
All right, we are back here on the Soundhouse. What are you guys talking about?
Talking about food, right?
Sure, that was
American food.
okay. All right, that was Rolling in the Deep by Adele, and geez, these segments just keep popping up. We got another Miles a Minute segment. Jesus.
See that guy again?
Jesus.
Yeah, you again. I think Weenie, did you have something to ask Miles?
I do.
What is it?
What is it, Weenie?
Miles.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you believe that there are aliens out there?
Put a minute on the clock.
To be honest with you, nah, but I wouldn't be surprised.
So you don't think so?
I look at it like
You
this.
think-
If we here, why not can we life elsewhere?
So you do?
Yeah.
Yes, in a way, it could be true. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
but
do you think that whatever it is, just put all of us living life on one planet? And there's an entire universe out there, and they decided to put us all on one planet?
I don't think we survived that. Aliens, and then the way we act now.
But the aliens don't have to be bad.
Yeah, do you think
Yeah,
aliens would be
never
good
made
or bad?
contact.
Do you think that they're living on their planet like the way we are now on ours?
I really don't know, because I don't believe in aliens, really. But I wouldn't be surprised, though. I'll put it that way.
Uh-huh.
Because I figure, hey, we got life. Why can't be life elsewhere? Who knows what God had planned? You know?
Would you have him as a friend, like your robot friend?
Yeah. If they cool with me, as long as they don't deep fry me or nothing.
All right.
As long as they're good people.
All right, I think
How we know we ain't the aliens?
I think we accomplished a lot in that 1 minute, man. We talked about life in 1 minute. Jeez.
Life with Miles.
Yeah,
my
I guess
life
so.
is
Existential talk.
really crazy.
Let's see. We're gonna go into we're gonna talk about some news today. What happened last week? Greg, did you have anything that you found?
Yeah. All right, this is Greg with your news.
Hey,
Greg.
Greg.
Hi,
The real
Greg.
Yeah, the real Greg.
The
And by the way, I'm a
Real
Knicks fan.
simpleton.
Greg is a Knicks fan.
No,
So-
man, Denver Nuggets all the way.
Whatever.
Without
But
the
it was
sauce.
pretty impressive. That damn, you or me. All right. You wouldn't believe it. All right, news this week. Samsung just came out, or they're in the process of making a new tablet that people can control with their mind. So you can look at it and it will pick the app. They learned how to put music on with it. This could be great for the world. They're saying
It
they're going to
doesn't
try
sound very great.
Well,
How
they
is
can
that
put it in
possible?
hospitals.
You put a
needy kids.
neuron cap on.
You do?
Neuron transmitter.
Yep, and they can read your emotions.
That's
all-
crazy.
Oh, come
Yeah,
on.
I'm
That's
pretty sure
that's
Star
stalker
Trek
status.
had this like
But
20
don't you
years
think-
ago.
I
if you
look at it-
want
we're a
it,
little behind.
That's
Who?
a very
Like Star Trek.
Star Trek, you could open a door by raising your hand.
Right, exactly.
But
Like
that's
the
a
way
very-
ahead of us.
that's
That's the
That's
future
old
right
news.
there. Just do it all with your mind.
That's
you
a
don't
very
have to touch
dangerous thing to have,
anything.
though.
That is something.
That is
That's
something.
very dangerous to have, man. Now they're getting out of control with this stuff.
That's crazy.
Because you put that thing on your head, mess around, start sweating, you're going to barbecue your brain.
Well, you actually have to put water in
got
between
to-
your head and the.
See?
You gotta put a gel pad.
Yeah.
All right.
Talking
Also
about
on the
that,
news, if you live in the East Coast, or I guess anywhere, right? It's the lunar eclipse.
We can't see the lunar eclipse, actually.
can't?
We have to be in Europe, Asia, or Africa because it will be the afternoon by the time. It'll be afternoon
Right,
here in
so this is the other
America.
side of the globe.
That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see it. So I guess that doesn't apply to people over here. But anyway, keep on going. Nokia phone.
There is a full moon anyway
A full moon.
tomorrow.
It looked like
So-
one to me, too.
The wolves are coming out.
Ooh.
All right. Also in the news, Nokia came out with a phone with a WhatsApp button on the phone. Like people just can't not talk to people anymore. It's getting ridiculous. So, also Obama said that his daughter, that if his daughters get tattoos, if his daughters get tattoos. Sorry, I'm a little not
Sorry,
concentrated.
guys.
If Obama's daughters gets tattoos, Obama and his wife will also get them.
Oh, really?
That's crazy.
What are they
news.
gonna get?
I guess that's.
Wait a
just
second,
warning.
back up.
Yeah,
What's
they're
going
like
on with this?
12.
What's
No?
app?
If the daughters do it, mom and dad gonna
What?
do it.
Yeah, no, that's with Obama. But for the phone, it has a WhatsApp button on it.
What does that mean?
Like that's an app that people have to talk to people and video chat with them. So it's already on the button.
Like
so people,
FaceTime?
Yeah, it's like FaceTime, just like with everything. It's
Nokia
just
still
social
makes
network.
phones?
Yeah, right. That's what I was thinking.
You
I
know,
thought they made cigarettes.
I was watching the news today. I didn't think T-Mobile was really a mobile company anymore, but then I realized they have like exclusive rights to the S4. Is that what I understand?
I don't
Or
even know what
I
the
don't even know.
S4
They have
means.
first rights. Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right. Well, that was your news, and you go wrap that up.
All right.
There you go.
Hey,
Easy as that. Easy as that.
Let's make it more comfortable for you, Greg. Let's talk about sports. What's happening in sports?
Denver
NBA,
Nuggets.
NBA playoffs. The Denver Nuggets won the
12 to
championship. That's the
7.
end.
The Nuggets did not win. The
Ain't
Knicks
nobody
did
win the
win.
championship.
But in the playoffs, we had 2 games tonight. Houston versus OKC at 7 o'clock, and Atlanta versus the Pacers at 7:30. Those will be great games. You get really excited.
But what do you think about the Knicks' chances from yesterday, guys?
I think the Knicks' chances are great. They're looking great. The Celtics aren't healthy, you know. So
Why aren't they healthy?
because Rondo's out. So
And
Oh,
the
God,
Knicks-
not
But then I
Rondo.
hear something with Novak. I heard something with Novak.
Novak.
From down the hall.
I don't. I haven't
Novak
heard.
is the guy down
Actually,
the
you know
hall.
what? He did get injured, I think. But the Knicks, Carmelo's playing great. They just look great. They have a great chemistry together. I think they have a good chance. But also, all right. In past news, the Bucks versus the Heat last night, and the Heat won 98-86.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that ain't nothing new. The Bucks, like CCC, could beat them.
Yeah, the Heat are looking great.
Yeah, well, they ain't got
The
nobody to play.
Knicks beat the Celtics 87-71. We knew that.
And they're up 2-0, right?
2-0. Yeah.
There we go.
Yep. I hope
They're
win
going
it.
places. I think.
I hope so.
So the Spurs.
So do you think the Heat or the Knicks will advance to a finals?
I want to say the
'Cause it's
Knicks,
gonna
but
be-
I think it's going to be the Heat.
I want to see a 1-2 Eastern Conference final.
That would be insane.
Well,
that would be
There are
very
a lot of
cool.
parties.
Oh
well,
yeah.
between
Oh yeah.
Chicago gonna have a hard time with the Heat, because I mean Miami gonna have a hard time when they play Chicago. You know that.
But Miami's looking good. LeBron's great. Probably my favorite player.
Yeah, everyone's saying a repeat.
Yeah.
But we'll see, because the Knicks might take them down.
I hope so. I hope
Melo,
so.
Novak, and the Denver Nuggets.
I think
Okay.
the Knicks playing
So,
good.
we got back. We're going to go back to our music theme, the top-selling singles. Another recent song, one of the top download singles of all time, 13.9 million downloads. And this is, of course, that summer hit from a year or two ago, LMFAO with Party Rock Anthem. And we'll be right back here on the Soundhouse. All right. We are back here on the Soundhouse. We're all shuffling to Party Rock Anthem, that summer hit from, I think, 2011.
That we all can't stand.
That was on the
Party
radio
for this
like
song,
once
let me
every
tell
3
ya.
songs on Z100 and all those stations.
I party for that song.
Okay, so I think we have, it's time once again to chastise our person of the week, and that's be our weenie of the week, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was late because I went to go get some chicken wings. That's why I was late.
No,
They never stop thinking about new ways to harm our country and our people, and neither do we.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Have any of you ever had your bike stolen?
No.
Yeah, my brother did, I think.
My dad did.
Well, it sucks to get your bike stolen, doesn't it?
It does.
I guess so.
Well,
Especially
someone,
because you don't have one anymore once it's
Especially you go in the store and come outside, it's gone.
someone on Reddit, you guys know that site, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Someone on Reddit shared 3 images and a story. The caption said, 3 nights ago my bike was stolen, and it just turned up back in my yard this morning with this note. I ain't even mad. So I'll read the note to you.
Sure.
Dear bike owner, on Saturday, April 20th, I graduated from university and got straight white girl wasted. After the bar, it was too late to catch a bus, and I'm too broke to afford a cab. So I
gotta
borrowed
be
your
kidding
bike
me.
without asking. It was a lusciously smooth ride from what I remember. Anyway, I'm very sorry I did not ask to borrow your bike. So I've returned it with a coupon for a free lava cake at Domino's as an apology.
That is a smart drunk man.
Cheers, the bike thief.
That is great.
And here, he uploads a picture of the coupon for the lava cake. And
That's incredible.
Lava cakes aren't even good, so.
Lava cakes are delicious.
Yeah, no, they're too good.
I could eat them for days.
Diabetically
good.
good.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, so
Well, the good thing about
I guess our weenie of the week will be the bike thief. But
is there a name or?
Nope, just the bike thief.
It's a girl, right?
No,
Unless guys get white girl wasted, I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
It looks like a guy's handwriting.
I have been white girl
But
wasted.
you're saying white girl wasted.
So what? You don't get white girl wasted?
I get white guy wasted because I'm a white guy.
Greg gets white girl wasted.
Well, at least
Well, either way, it looks like a guy's handwriting, and the name is Bike Thief.
It sounds like a guy.
Yeah.
Well, at least they brought the bike back with a note.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah, I mean that was
drawing.
honesty, but like, come on, like just a Domino's coupon. Like $5
What would
would
you
at least
give?
do it.
I wouldn't-
$5 or like
But
something
you
for
heard
their
it come
trouble
for the cab.
instead of a lava cake that not even good.
cakes.
But Dan, you heard they come for the cab or the bus, so.
I wouldn't be mad either. I wouldn't be mad if he used my
Yeah, dude, he brought it back.
Yeah, he brought it back.
I'd be okay
all right.
with it.
But either way, he's the weenie.
Okay,
He is a weenie.
so
That's a really creepy.
Where are
Like
you
some
at?
Gregorian chant. Veni ad dominus
no me no padre mio, no me. It's
Running down
time
the
for
street.
another Miles a Minute segment.
Running down the street Halloweeny, only two people look
Who
out
is
the
gonna
window.
ask Miles a question this time?
Greg is gonna ask Miles a question this time.
And you guys sing it while you ask him.
And make sure you're sober.
No. Just kidding.
Kill.
All right, all right, Miles. What is your favorite TV show ever?
Favorite TV show ever?
The greatest.
Comedy or
Anything.
anything? I have to go with Three the Hard Way.
What is it? Street the Hard One?
Yeah, when it came out TV, it was a movie.
I never even heard of it. What is it about?
Jim Brown, Jim Kelly, and them guys.
Jim.
Yeah, it was a
Jim
movie
Jones.
way back in the days.
Jim
Ballin'. I've never heard of this.
Yeah, it was like these guys going around being like gangbangers, but they ran the keep people out the drugs and stuff out the neighborhood.
They were
That's a TV
superheroes of
show?
Harlem.
They was like
Because they dropped
heroes of
nukes
the
out their
hood.
fingers.
Yeah, they was like buddies of the hood. Then they came back with a Three the Hard Way new ones. Some guys turned out to be, but they turned out to be mad drug dealers. But they came back and took over the neighborhood and put it back to like the way it should be. Peaceful, no drugs, stuff like that.
Sounds like a good show.
Yeah, it was a good movie.
Good movie show, whatever.
Good TV movie.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you once again, Miles, for taking the time to answer these questions, no matter how ridiculous they were.
You ain't lying.
Always ridiculous.
Go ask me to be a superhero.
We're going to head into our last song of the evening. This is, according to the Guinness Book of World Records, the best-selling single in Billboard history, 33 million copies. This is going back in the mid-'90s. And Elton John redid a classic of in his repertoire, Candle in the Wind, and he dedicated this to Princess Diana, and he has not performed the song since. So here is Candle in the Wind, 1997, here on the Soundhouse.
Never heard it.
This song is off the
33 million copies, #1 on the pop charts for 14 weeks.
That's
Such
impressive.
a touching song that
Way to
nobody's
go,
ever heard.
Elton.
It was
Elton
worth it.
But
is
that's
the man.
impressive stats.
It was worth it.
Yeah. I mean, and there's a reason why he doesn't play it anymore.
Because he was white girl drunk
Yep.
when he wrote it.
No.
Hey, Elton John was the man.
He is the man. He's still the
the
man.
man.
I want to see him in concert one day, but he's
I'd
nowhere
like
going
to
to be
see
around
him.
I
here.
had a Spanish teacher who looked exactly like him.
Oh, I would
Anyway,
have liked to meet
moving
him.
on.
Moving on. Well, moving on means we're moving on out of here because it's the end of the show.
Oh, wow.
Moving on.
Already?
That went by
Moving
fast.
on up.
And to think
Next time you hear me, I'll be 21.
Yeah, 21st birthday
Yeah.
show next week, so make sure you check us out. Miles, any words of encouragement before we go?
For who?
Any words of encouragement?
Yes, keep hope alive and get good grades.
And
if you're looking for a superhero, call Dan.
That's
The other man, Dan.
That's wisdom in a bottle right there.
There you go. And with that note, we're gonna end.
In a bottle.
We're gonna end.
Let me just repeat it 27 more times.
We're gonna end. That's how we're gonna end our show tonight. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.